Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome home to the house of Profanity. It's me, it's Keenan, Andrew. We're doing it again. It's been a long.
It's been a long time since we let you in the house.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Sorry.
You've been bad. You've been in the doghouse.
Yeah.
But we're back.
Hey, we're here.
We got some fun things to talk about.
We do. It's been a while, so we have a lot to go through. So let's start it off. Let's start it off as usual with what we've been playing, what we've been doing for the past couple months.
Keenan, go first.
How we've been hanging. I've been playing mostly just Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
And Generations.
Good.
That's really it. Like, I've literally been playing Monster Hunter since it came out.
Yeah.
It's so good. It
is
so
good. I've been playing
and
it too.
I finally hit the wall of the tempered Kieran, and I want to kill myself because that thing is a
I haven't quite got
bitch.
there yet, but
oh, I hate it.
I beat
I hate it.
3 big boys. But
3 big boys.
the Teostra, the
Kushala,
other, yeah,
and the Valhazak. And then you got to fight. Did you beat Xeno'jiva yet?
I don't. Oh, is that the one that's made out of like the energy or whatever?
Yeah. That's
I
like
did.
a little baby one.
I did that one.
Yeah. Okay, so you beat the main story. Now you have to do 2 tempered basils. It's a lot easier than you think it is, honestly.
Yeah.
I breezed through that one.
I'm on another break again because I have so many other games to play because my birthday was recently. But
well, yesterday, actually, to the day of this recording.
Yeah, my big old shindig was was yesterday. It's pretty good.
So what have you been doing?
Oh my god. It's a lot. Like, I've been playing a lot. I've Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which is an amazing platformer, probably one of the best, if not the best.
Never will play it.
On the channel, we'll play it.
On the channel, we'll have to play it at some point.
Probably one of the best platformers ever made by Retro Studios, so they know what they're doing. Skyrim on Switch. I've been playing that. I haven't played Skyrim in a dog's age, so it's cool to get back. And
Isn't that saying a coon's age?
Oh my!
That's actually what the saying is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you could look.
Is that where it came from?
That's where it came from.
Oh well, I say I'm assuming a dog's age is the more.
It's probably the more politically correct one. But
yeah, at least that's the one I know. But anyway, yeah, and I don't really have a console version of Skyrim either, so I thought why not get that one because it seems like that has the most value to me. Like.
Well, you're a Switch boy, dude.
Yeah,
you'll buy anything that comes out on it because it's portable and it's worth it. That's not a bad thing.
It adds a lot of value to a game.
Super
I
does.
find.
Super does.
If I can get
any
game on
that
it,
I can take with me, I'll buy it. Like
exactly. Like in Skyrim is one of those perfect games, just like Breath of the Wild, because it's like you could just mess around for a little while, turn it off, turn it back on, mess around a little more.
Oh yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's good. But yeah, I made a sneaky Khajiit named Persia, Lady Khajiit.
Does she steal things?
Yes.
Khajiit, I have ways.
It's because I'm a thief. It was a funny thing that happened. I'll mention this story really quick. I was trying to buy a horse.
Okay.
And it was like 1,000 gold. And I was like, I don't think so. And I was in the guy's house right before the doors locking. You're not supposed to be in people's houses.
Yeah.
So I stopped talking to him. And then immediately after, it was just like, what are you doing here? I'm like, what do you mean? I was just trying to buy a horse from you, dude. And he's like, get out of here.
Oh, it's so like it had the doors had locked. While you were still in
and then I was walking out. And then the old lady's like, I'm calling the guards. And I'm like, so I like got out of the house. And then now I have a bounty in Whiterun because of that.
Man, there was one time that I was in somebody's house in Skyrim. I think it was just like one of the random like places on the water or whatever that have like the log cutters. So it wasn't particularly part of any other town. And I was just in there. And I was talking to somebody. And all of a sudden she just got aggressive on me. Just like absolutely unprompted. And I had... I think it was Uthgard, the girl that you find in Whiterun. It's like, I'm super strong. And she just fucking battle axed her in the head and then killed her instantly. And then we left. That game is so fucking weird with shit like that, but it's so good. I love Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim's a great game.
There hasn't been a game to come out since that's really lived up to what that was. Like, at all.
Well, at least in terms of Bethesda games, anyway.
Well, I think in terms of anything.
A lot of
Skyrim
games, yeah.
was a really good medieval game.
It's still really good.
It's still good. A Kingdom Come Deliverance tried to...
I'm sad that didn't
do that,
pan
but
out.
that was like a false advertising fucking...
It seems like a decent Like, and it's not the worst thing you could probably see, but it's not a game that I would play.
No,
Definitely
not at all. Not at
Unfortunately, I was hoping
I don't
want
want
to
support
cool.
a company that falsely
was
advertises.
hoping that would be cool. I'm trying to think what else I've played. Because I've just been freaking in deep with a million things. Obviously Monster Hunter. I always dip into Monster Hunter. I was playing some Lego Worlds on my Switch. Pretty good. I like it. It'd be a good series on the channel, I think.
Is it basically just a Lego game, but like huge?
It's kind of like a procedurally generated Lego game kind of thing.
Oh, so it's
and
like, like kind of a roguelike, I guess.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of like a Minecraft-ish kind of thing, I'd say.
I never played it. I never even seen
pretty
anything
fun.
on it, so yeah,
it's
that
a
would
fun
be
little
interesting.
game.
I could go in blind for that.
It was like
That would be cool.
$30, and I thought like this would probably. And I like Lego games. Anyway,
Budget
I'm like a sucker for Lego games. So.
Yeah, man.
And
They're
this
all
one,
classic.
and this one you can just like build things like brick by brick. Like you can make like crazy like Lego stuff. So
Damn, that's actually really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to do that at some point.
Yeah,
That
I haven't
would
got
be
like
cool.
super far yet, but I like it so far. It's pretty neat. Has a lot of like real life Lego sets, so you can like make some pretty neat stuff.
That's awesome. That's
make
awesome.
your minifigures pretty neat. There's a couple of smaller games I grabbed on my Switch too, because I just had money, and like Death Road to Canada. I was waiting for that.
Isn't it like Oregon
Switch.
Trail?
It's like if you mixed like the randomness of like Oregon Trail, and then also, hey, we're gonna go search for some stuff, and it's like a top down like kind of. It's almost like Zelda or like a top-down twin-stick shooter if you use a gun or something.
Oh, cool.
So it's like you have more like active gameplay.
Yeah.
So it's like there's still the same thing where you can get completely annihilated by like random RNG stuff, but you still you can control your characters and recruit new people and all that kind of stuff.
That sounds really cool.
So that'd be a good one too, because that game is like an endless game pretty much.
Yeah, we just pick up and go.
Those games are pretty great. I think that's mostly like I've like turned on some games to see how they are to like that I've gotten, but I haven't like gotten stuck in. Like Project Eden on PS2 seems really cool. Yeah. It's like it's made by
watch it turn out like Omicron or some shit.
I hope not, because it's really cool because it can be up to 4-player co-op on PS2. Which is
that
insane.
is really cool. That is really cool.
Seems like some sort of like third-person shooter type thing. Like it seems pretty cool. And
got Mighty Number 9.
And there was like Genji Way of the Samurai.
Oh yeah.
It seemed like a decent little beat 'em up kind of game.
So. Yeah, that looked like it played almost like the old Drakengard games.
Yeah,
like
you were mentioning
combat.
that. But yeah, Ghost Recon Warfighter, or Advanced Warfighter, which is I appreciate it as a gift by the Holy Boys. That game is jank. We might have to do a one-off on it. It's pretty jank.
Oh man, should we?
I'm not gonna play the entire thing, but I'll do
we'll do a one-off. We'll do a one-off.
And my friend got me a really rare game. I'm really happy about it.
Oh yeah.
Earth Defense Force 2017, which was really hard to find.
And once we beat 2025.
Oh, we're playing Insect Armageddon. Keenan.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah. We will play 2025.
Oh,
because 2025 is really good.
Yeah,
but
we should play that after 2017.
We will. But yeah, we're playing Insect Armageddon. But
I
2017 will be a thing.
2025. I don't know why.
2017 is really fun. It's definitely more old school because it is one class, like you're just a soldier.
Yeah.
But it's still.
And everybody looks like just Gumby in a spacesuit.
They're very endearing games because they're like the very definition of a budget game.
Oh yeah, super.
And like they just make the games, and I think like they has their fan base.
I think they have fun making them too.
They care about what they do, and then like I think they embrace the very B movie like vibe they give off. So it turns out well.
Yeah. So why not?
Exactly.
Keep making games, guys that make EDF.
Yeah.
They're
good
really
games. Good, and they're still making them. So
yeah, good. Keep doing it. Make your money.
And something I must mention that Keenan got me for my birthday. A game that you'll probably see, unfortunately, but
yeah, I don't know if we should subject them to that.
Mighty Number 9,
the best Mega Man game.
Keenan got me Mighty Number 9 for the Wii U, and he got it from like some scalper.
Oh my god!
It was
It's
one of
so
the most
bad.
surprising gifts I've ever gotten. I'm like, because he said, "Oh, I got you a bad Wii U game." Like, what would it be?
Yeah, but like I always get him bad games for his birthday. Like I get like a couple,
Most people do.
a couple good ones, and then everyone gets him like a bad game or something. It's just
Yeah.
like a throwaway shit.
It's just tradition.
And
Funny thing is, I don't think Matt gave me any bad games this year. I think he might have tried because
Ghost Recon was bad.
No, that was Ben.
Oh.
But like Matt, like he got me Genji and Project Eden, and those don't seem bad.
They
at
don't
least
seem
right
bad.
now.
They might turn out to be really.
They might turn out
fucking
to be really bad, but it's not like B-Boy or Sonny Garcia surfing.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got that from a scalper. That was the only one in town I could find. I paid $80 Canadian for that. $80 fucking dollars for a $20 goddamn game. I paid $80 for it.
Wowie.
It was worth it though. It was worth it.
Sitting over there hiding behind my 3DS games.
Yeah, fuck that game. I hate it now that I didn't even play it. And I hate it now. I don't really even care about Mega Man. I hate it now because I paid that much for it. And
I care a lot about Mega Man, so I hate it with a passion.
I never grew up with this, so I don't really know.
I hate it with an absolute passion.
Yeah.
But it comes with a poster. I'm going to get a nice poster frame the poster, hang it maybe right there because there's a big old open spot.
Yeah,
and then
that's a good one.
Go ham.
Wait, you shouldn't keep that as a Star Wars wall and put another Star Wars poster there and replace that shit fucking Splatoon one with Mighty Number 9.
Or I can put it like that, somewhere. I'll put it somewhere. There's somewhere I can put it.
Put it behind your dresser.
No one will see it.
Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah.
That's pretty much all I've been playing.
That's all we've been playing, and I know I'll probably start playing Infamous at some point, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be good.
It's a fun game, good to mess
Those
around.
are good games.
Too.
First one.
Kill some civilians with electricity powers.
You get
I'm totally being evil.
You get red powers or you get blue powers, and in the middle, like if you're kind of weaning between the two, they're kind of purple.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
It's definitely one of the best superhero games for sure.
It is, and it's not even based on anything. It's just I have electric bolts that shoot out of my hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool, dude. Yeah, there you go.
Some good shit. So let's move on to some of the stories this week. The news.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, you can introduce this one.
Xbox accessibility controller controversy.
Oh,
now,
Christ.
Xbox created this controller. You can search it up for yourself. And then basically, you can hook a bunch of things into it and all that. And it's supposed to be for people it's.
Wait, do you have a picture up of it?
I can put it up in the video.
Yeah, put it up in the video or something.
Yeah.
From what I saw, it kind of looks like a Google Home or whatever that you just plug a bunch of shit into.
It looks like it's a flat thing with some sort of touch things on it, maybe a D-pad, the Xbox button, and I think the pause and select button. And then I think you can plug in probably I think there's huge buttons you can plug into it. I think there's probably I'm assuming there's going to be some blowing things.
A breathing. Well, there's a streamer on Twitch that plays PUBG with one of those insane controllers that you have to use your mouth movements on. So he'll bite down on something to shoot, and he'll move his head to look around while biting onto one of the prongs. He'll blow into it to sprint, stuff like that. So I'm assuming they kind of use the same sort of technology with that. And they probably partnered with that company even to make it available on Xbox. I think
accessibility is good for anything. The Nintendo Switch has quite a few accessibility features.
For most things.
Like for Mario Kart.
Yeah, that one's good.
Because I heard a story where some guy's daughter didn't have arms, but she was
shouldn't be playing video games.
She was able to play.
Don't play video games if you don't have arms.
She was able to play Mario Kart with her dad, which is nice.
I mean, I don't know if you can qualify this.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, though. It is good.
It's a nice thing that people can do.
Unless you have people screaming about, why isn't Dark Souls more accessible video game? I can't play it.
Yeah, I mean accessibility.
Accessibility is in the sense of hey, everybody can pick up and play a video game.
I mean
no matter what.
I mean accessibility in terms of
physical
no matter your physical or whatever ailment, you can do it. You can enjoy something.
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
as in terms of dumbing down something.
Yeah, don't dumb shit down. If anything, make it harder.
The problem with me, and this extends to a lot of things, because people don't really understand, and I'm not an expert. I'm not inside the industry, but from common sense, I know that big companies have multiple teams.
Yeah.
This isn't taking away from like a Halo 6 or like a Crackdown 3 or something.
Yeah.
This is a completely separate project, probably in their hardware division or
Yeah.
something.
And their hardware division is probably pretty expensive. That's even probably broken up into even more teams.
I don't
do that.
understand, and people are mad about this.
It makes no sense. I hope they announced that E3 just to shit on everybody that got mad about this.
I think that's disgusting.
Yeah,
personally.
it's fucking. I don't know, piece of shit people, dude. They don't want people to play video games.
The same thing happened with Nintendo Labo. Feel how you want about it. I think it was just a experiment for kids, right?
Super,
I think
super,
it's fine. Whatever, it doesn't hurt me any. But people were doing the same thing, like, oh, you could have made a AAA game instead of this. It's like, I guarantee this didn't take away from any of the Pokemons or.
They probably even made a separate team.
Exactly,
for
they're
Labo.
probably like they probably took some like interns or something or some up and comers and were like, figure this out, make this a thing.
Yeah, or like, hey, give us your best ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of them? Great, let's do it.
People need
Or
to understand that, like
it's not like one guy that makes video games. It's like, don't make this a crackable controller because we want Crackdown 3. It's like, well, I mean, the team is already working on it. The game is probably done. They're probably going to announce that E3.
You're going to get your Crackdown 3. You're going to get your games. Just, they're trying to make it so more people can play said games, or in Nintendo case, trying to figure out some new thing for a kid to do. Like,
exactly.
It's not going to take away from your mainline stuff. It's stupid.
No.
They're not indie companies. They're big companies. Nintendo and Xbox are huge.
Massive.
And
massive.
Xbox is only a smaller part of a larger company.
I think huge is a word.
Is it huger?
I think so.
Well, if not, I'm a dummy. But
if not, I'm a dummy for thinking it is a word.
Microsoft, which is a larger company,
corporation,
in general.
really. So yeah, so I mean, hey,
people need to just
there's
chill
thousands
out.
of people working on this shit. So
I've really gotten to a point where I try to stay away from comment sections and stuff like that because I just can't take people being so dumb. Like, there's a fine line between like a different opinion. I like different opinions, but like when people are just being completely negative for no reason like that, like, oh, why are you making an accessibility controller? Like, what's the point?
Why are you making accessibility controls? I don't know, so that more people can enjoy video games.
It's just like a pointless like negativity that you don't need. So
I'm sure some people are just on there just to fuck around and be like,
well, that's
like
the thing is that like
whatever.
most negative comment sections are like a vocal minority. That's
yeah.
The thing with the internet is that you can make a small issue huge.
Yep.
Which is annoying.
Super
but
annoying.
You just don't give those people power, pretty much. So, anyway, I think that's.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Xbox making an accessible controller.
Go
if you
ahead.
don't like it, go fuck yourself. Get off my channel. Xbox 360 Smart Glass. It's discontinued. Shit, that sucks. I use it all the time. God damn
Keenan,
it. Anyway, Boss Key goes under.
Hey,
guys.
Keenan, I just want to give a moment of silence. I want to give a moment of silence for Smart Glass.
Moment's done. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Boss Key went under.
Got him.
Shocker. Wow, surprise. After their past 3 games have been absolute fucking
2
failures.
They've only had 2.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Even
Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers was a really good game that fell on deaf ears because they were tried to brand it as a hero shooter.
It's not.
And it wasn't.
It's definitely not.
And
it's more like Quake or something to me.
Yeah, it's really fun though.
It's
dead now. And then they made.
We should look at the Steam page right now and see what it's like for Lawbreakers. If it's even there anymore.
Yeah, I think it's still there. But you also on the that reminded me of something. Steam Spy is dead now. You can't see how many players are in the game or anything on Steam Spy anymore because Valve updated their privacy policy and changed everyone to private. So that way people can't see your shit, which is good. I don't think Valve did it to shut down Steam Spy, but it was using an exploit of that they just did. Also, Cliffy B came out and said that making this game free to play would not benefit them in the long run at all. So that this game is never going to go free to play.
Don't buy this game. It's dead.
Don't buy it. There's like 10 people online.
The fact that there's not even a message here about them shutting down is scary.
Yeah.
That they're going to trick some people who don't know any better. Anyway, Boss Key, Cliffy B is a jerk.
Yeah.
He may have innovated with Gears of War.
He made good games in his past, but striking when the iron's cold is literally what
and then he tried to
what can define Lawbreakers and Radical Heights. And Radical Heights was a mess from
that was
the
just
start.
scrambling. That was like we need money because we lost it on Lawbreakers.
And they say it was a passion project, and I call bullshit on that. So Boss Key's done.
Lawbreakers is more of a passion project. It looked like it had people who actually cared about it.
And that game was good. That was a really fun game for the short amount of time that it was alive. It was really fun, and I'm sad that it's gone. And I'm sad that people didn't like it because it was so fucking good. It was unreal how fun that game was. And it's dead. So, I mean, is what it is. Hopefully... I want to say hopefully Cliffy B gets back into some stuff at some point, but I don't know if I can say that because this company was an absolute and utter fail. So that's all I have to say on it, on Boss Key.
Yeah.
So
I don't even care about them, so I'm not even paying attention.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
kidding.
don't pay attention. They're pieces of shit.
Really quick.
So you want to announce this one because you were very excited.
I was
I'm
really
also very excited for this, but I'll let you.
I think you've gotten more excited over time.
I have. I'm still a bit skeptical. I'm still a bit skeptical.
I think it's already doing great. It's not even out yet, which is insane.
Yeah. So Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is what we're talking about. Coming out on the Nintendo Switch, the 3DS Generations and
Double Cross.
That they said they had no plans to localize is now getting localized.
But it was only a year and it's localized,
which is incredible.
I feel like it's because of. I can thank Monster Hunter World for that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that they were like, we need to give Nintendo fans, even though it's an older Monster Hunter game, we need to give them the game they wanted. Because people really, really, really wanted that game.
Yeah.
Now they can have it.
The only problem I see is that, like, every comment section about this game that I see is people that have started playing Monster Hunter in Monster Hunter World. And they're saying, I don't know if I can go back to this. I don't know if this is how this game is, like... awful compared to World, and I can see that if you're coming from World going back, I can see that
in a way.
But me and you started in 3U,
and
we know how Monster Hunter plays, so like I know the grind. And people in World are complaining that game is a grind. It's like, yeah, you're fucking.
The thing
is
that also a lot of those people are probably those friggin' like normie, like because there's a lot of people who complain about Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, and they're done.
It's a lot of those people,
and they're really fucking done.
I feel like that's not like it's another vocal minority thing.
It probably is, but I'm just seeing it the most.
But I'm very happy.
Reason.
Literally the day after it was announced, it was like #1 on Amazon, and it got dropped a little bit because of like.
Wait, is it out now?
It's not out now, but
pre-orders.
Pre-orders were #1 on Amazon.
Damn.
They dropped a little, like now obviously, but like the day after, spiked right to the top.
That's incredible.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's really, really
and
good.
I went back and I get that we're kind of biased, but like the loading screens are there and like, you know, some of the animations are longer and all that kind of stuff. But like it wasn't that hard for me to like, because I was just playing the Double Cross demo and I can understand like.
I have Generations on my 3DS.
It's probably a lot harder to get back into it on that.
Oh my god, dude!
But
it's unreal.
But on Switch it has the real analog control on it,
which
so
is
it's
nice.
really good.
I need to get a Switch. I'm gonna buy a Switch just for this.
But I didn't. I found that
I don't have one.
I still had a lot of fun hunting the monster. I still had a lot of fun with it.
What one did you hunt?
I hunt the very first one. I forget what its name is.
Great Mako?
I think.
Is it
it's like that raptor thing with the yellow feathers?
Yeah, that's a Mako.
Orange face, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I was
had
fighting
a lot
the
of fun.
Tetsukabra on 3DS, and goddamn, that thing is hard.
I had a lot of fun going back.
It kicks your ass way harder than World does.
Oh yeah, it's a way harder game.
Like the Great Mako fight is like really hard.
And I'm not trying to shit on Monster Hunter World. It's just that.
Oh, I love Monster Hunter World.
I
like I said, I've played it for like 170 something hours since the game came
played
out.
it like almost 100 hours.
I love that game a lot.
But
it's the best Monster Hunter.
But older Monster Hunter is definitely harder.
Older Monster Hunter is harder. It's harder to get into, but it's more rewarding. I feel
it is. Yeah.
It's like when you get that piece of armor, you're like.
There are some people that. Like our friend Ben, who said, "Oh, I really want to try and get into the old games."
Yeah, and if he does, like, I'll welcome him with open arms and be like, "This is clunky as shit, and it's kind of broken, and it's a real big grind." It's not Monster Hunter World. This is Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
like welcome.
I just love it in general.
Yeah,
and I'm happy that
I'll buy anything. I'll buy anything that the Monster Hunter company comes out.
So many Switch owners wanted
except
it,
for stories.
And Capcom, listened and. It's coming this summer in August, so get it.
Yep. And it's funny, too, because they said they had no plans, but them saying that, first off, for it to come out the next year, they must have been localizing it when they said that.
Well, Monster Hunter World probably blew up, and they're like, we got to get this
We
game
gotta
out now. Go.
What are we gonna do?
And they
guys?
did, and it's good they did because it popped #1 to Amazon, which
Yeah.
is insane.
And now, because Monster Hunter World is Capcom's best-selling game ever right now.
It's helped every other Monster Hunter.
Anything with the sticker of Monster Hunter on it is gonna sell gangbusters now because people know what it is, which is awesome. Because
I feel
being somebody that's come, like, I know people who come from like Freedom Unite and like way back PS2, PSP days, right? I started in 3U, which is a bit late, but
still
the point still stands that like I know what Monster Hunter was. I know that in 4U, if you played Gunlance or Bowgun, no, not Gunlance, Bowguns, you couldn't have enough ammo to finish G-rank fights. So you would have to bring materials to craft ammo and make it during the fight so you could finish it. I know what Monster Hunter was back then. I get it.
And I love it.
And I love it.
I love it for all its quirks.
All of it, yeah, all of its kinks and quirks and weird little things.
And I feel like Generations Ultimate doing so well will be a good send-off to old Monster Hunter, because I feel like this will be the last one.
I feel like it'll be the last one. And I'm sad, but I'm also like looking forward to it.
I feel like whatever the next Monster Hunter will be on Switch will be some sort of if the next Monster Hunter in general, if it'll be on every console, but I feel like if they make another one for Switch, it'll be based off of World in some way.
I don't think another Monster Hunter is coming out for a long time.
Probably not.
Because the way that they have this one set up, they have it set up as like a literal MMO.
Yeah, I know.
And I love how it's set
but
up.
I mean,
it makes it so
but I mean
better.
in general, I mean whatever the next Monster Hunter is, it's gonna be based off of World.
It'll be based off of what World
Even
was.
on if the Switch is getting it, it'll be based off of that engine.
Oh yeah,
it's still the same engine, which is still insane.
Empty framework. Man.
So they could easily put it on Switch, I bet.
And when it comes out for PC, I'm getting it too. So fuck it.
Yeah,
it'll be the best-selling PC game of all time.
But there you go, Monster Hunter's great. Get it. Because
I guarantee you, most people that have it on console wanted to get it on PC and just couldn't wait to get their hands on it. So they got it, put 100 hours into it, and they're like, "Well, I'll get it when the PC comes out." So
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Do you want to introduce this next one?
Dark Souls Remastered. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. It's a fucking spit in the face of anyone who likes Dark Souls.
Oh, I will say conjecture. If you have a Switch and you want to buy it, buy that version.
Oh yeah, buy that version. Only buy the Switch version because that literally doesn't change anything.
There's a couple reasons. I'll tell you why, folks. It's basically the original Dark Souls, so it doesn't have all the lighting mess ups.
Yep.
It has the better online.
Yep.
It has the portability of the Switch, which is amazing.
And it has the quality of life improvements.
And Solar Amiibo.
Yep.
5 reasons.
That's 5 reasons. Oh, what are the reasons to buy the Xbox ones? And if you want to see how all the textures look like, dog shit, because they messed up the lighting, or maybe buy it because they took off Prepare to Die edition.
Wait, I want to see if it's still on. No, it's still on right now.
Oh, it's still on right now.
Get it. As of May 20th, it's still up.
As of May 20th, it is still
and
up.
it's coming out May 25th, so hurry.
Yeah. Buy Prepare to Die edition on PC. Use DS Fix to fix it.
It is broken, but hey.
Use DS Fix to fix it, and that game will run better than what the remaster will, and it'll look better than what the remaster does. The remaster is such a spit in the face of anybody who likes Dark Souls. It's actually an insult. It's disgusting. I hate what they did with it. Maybe I'm just being all petty about it, but when you call something a remaster and all you do is change the lighting and don't change any of the textures,
if anything, the lighting makes it like stinky. It's bad.
And nothing even looks dark in the game anymore.
Exactly.
Like there's nothing dark in the game at all. That's the whole. It's in the name.
Buy that version. Buy any version of that game over remaster, even 360. 360 version has some issues in Blighttown, but it's still fine. It's still
runs
a decent
at like
game.
15 frames in Blighttown, but like you still know what's going on. I beat that game on the 360.
Me too.
Like
it's still a decent
version. I beat it
of
on
the game.
PC. Like there's no problems with it at all. And Prepare to Die edition has all the DLC and everything. So just get that.
If you're buying it, buy the Switch version because we had 5 reasons for you to get it.
Yeah.
And I think those are good reasons, and I think it'll be the
number 6 comes with all the DLC.
Yeah. I think it'll be the greatest version of that game, the remastered. Yep. Bar none.
Yeah. It's just Dark Souls
and it adds much more value.
It's just better Dark Souls.
Yep.
So, why not?
Better frame rate too, that's another reason. It'll have a solid frame rate in Blighttown, but yeah. I'd say if you're getting Dark Souls remastered, get the Switch version. Not, just get the 360 PS3 or the PC Prepare to Die edition while you can.
I'd say get the Prepare to Die edition on PC because I'm sure there's going to be third-party companies that are still selling it.
Probably.
I guarantee you could probably find it on like G2A or like a Humble Bundle somewhere.
But yeah, pretty much like if you have a PC
they're just pulling it off Steam.
If you have a PC that can run it, or if you have a console that has the older version, just get it. Don't bother.
Yep.
If you have the Switch, get the new version because it'll be awesome.
Yep.
And we'll probably be playing the heck out of it.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm really sad about it. I think a lot of people were maybe even expecting like a Dark Souls 3 like engine Dark Souls 1 game, but I don't think we're getting.
That's what I was hoping, and then they didn't do it.
That's what everybody thought it was gonna be, but
they didn't do it.
Wah wah.
Wah wah wah.
So
this is the big cojones right here.
We're getting to the big topics. Nintendo E3 leaks, supposedly. E3 leaks. This came out a while ago. It's a little old news, I guess, but we enjoy talking about it.
Also, we haven't made a podcast since this came out. So.
Exactly. But this is a leak that came out on GameSpot? No, Game FAQs. Pardon me. I'll put the link in
Apparently,
the description.
this was somebody at Nintendo.
Somebody
at
this.
Okay, no. Somebody's brother, right?
Yeah.
Like, leaked this, and they work at Nintendo. So, like, somebody who works at Nintendo's brother. Like
Okay.
this. I don't know how to fucking say it.
So,
make sense, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we'll see what happens. Now, not everything at the beginning of this is correct, but they got something right. So that
something really big.
So some of the things in this list might be complete garbage. Some of them might be completely true. We won't know until E3.
Yeah, who knows?
But we're going to go through them anyway. We're going to go through the main thing that already happened. Nintendo releasing details about their online service May 7th, which happened, and I thought it was going to happen, wouldn't happen, but at 10 p.m. on May 7th, they put something up about it.
Also, but you could kind of infer that from previous talks that they had.
Yeah. They did say May at some point.
But
they didn't specifically say.
They never said May 7th.
No. But still,
so that's pretty
that's a
wild.
good one.
That is pretty wild.
But the thing that the service goes live September 24th, which is also correct. The service offers a dedicated voice chat. That doesn't happen. I hope that happens eventually for people.
I hope that happens through the Switch and not through their stupid goddamn app.
I feel like that's feels like a very like old legacy thing or something like that that older people were thinking of at Nintendo, and then now that they have this new president, and then like a year he's gonna be like, man.
I hope so. I hope he gets rid of it.
He seems like a really cool dude. Like he was like, hey, if Mr. Miyamoto gets a little too wild, I'm gonna put him in his place. I don't care.
Good.
And Miyamoto's a legend, by the way. Like he's a genius, but sometimes he can be a little anal.
Sometimes he's fucking crazy.
But he does make a lot of good games. But
that's true.
This new president seems good, and I think in a year when they know that not a lot of people will use the voice chat, like. And I know a lot of people get mad when you say this, but like, at least for me, like I don't worry too much about it because I don't really use console voice chat. But I hope for people who do, I hope they come up with something good.
Yeah, I hope they just integrate it into the.
But I will say
console.
A lot of people use Discord when they play pretty much everything.
Yeah, I do. Whenever I play a game, I use Discord.
It doesn't worry me too much, and I don't think it's as big an issue as some people say. But I hope they do make something good.
Yeah, I hope so.
And I'm sure they will. It's just like a little quirky thing. It's not too bad. But anyway, that was wrong. But anyway. And then he was talking more about the discount system. So eShop discounts, of course, that was correct. Games with gold, PlayStation Plus like service with retro games, that's also correct, which seems really cool.
It seems really cool. The only question that I have right now for it is that after that month or whatever is gone and those games are gone.
No, they're not going anywhere.
Do they stay?
They stay.
Okay. There you go.
They're building up an entire library of NES games, but I see them doing SNES and 64 games with online functionality.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought that they might disappear after a certain amount of time, but they're staying. So that's good.
It's basically like a big
That's really good.
Almost like Netflix. Like you can. It's not streaming, but you download the game. But it's like a Netflix service for their older games.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool, like because for co-op NES games, for example, like Super Mario Brothers 3, easy to do online. And another cool thing, you know the Xbox or the PlayStation Share thing where like your friend can play your game on your PlayStation?
No, but I never. Well, I know it, but I never used it.
It's like something where you basically like.
I know what it is, but
you basically pass the controller to them, right?
Yeah, you push a button.
It's like
and pass.
They have that. So say on Zelda, you're playing Zelda online, your friend's watching you. You can pass the controller, quote unquote, to them.
Yeah, and it just gives their
and then they can play it.
Yeah.
But the difference between this and PlayStation's is PlayStation's has a limit, this does not have a limit. So you and your friend could play Zelda for like 10 hours,
That's awesome.
passing back and forth.
I love that.
It's a really cool idea.
God, this console just gets better and better every time.
And I feel like that adds a lot of value in the thing is, especially with that family system where you can have like 8 people on
8
one
people
thing.
on and like
Such good value.
Super cheap.
Such good value.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly.
That's like $2 a month.
Exactly. And even so, for a single person, if you don't have a lot of people, it's not that expensive. It's like $30 a year.
Yeah, $30. That's
is-
half of what
which
all
is
the
really
other ones
good.
are.
And I like the idea of adding added functionality to older games. That's a really cool
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
So that was spot on. All of that's spot on. Then they mentioned this. I don't know. This might be an E3 thing. They might have it like.
Oh, the E3 presentation?
This might be an E3 thing. I'm not sure, or I don't know if the online games like NES games and stuff replaces this, but they said that Nintendo is ditching the virtual console brand and replacing it with Nintendo Classics. Now, this might have some weight because they did say that there is no virtual console or no classic games under the virtual console brand coming to Nintendo.
Yeah,
Switch.
I think they will ditch it and they'll just completely replace it with
They'll
what they're doing with their online service. They'll just replace it.
For me, likely they're going to do the online service, but I think if they do have one, likely renaming it or rebranding it and having the option for people to buy games might be a thing.
Virtual console sounds fucking retarded.
But I really think that the online system is going to be a way to go.
It will be. Yeah, you get free fucking games
And
that you can play online with people.
And like moving forward from that, like once they obviously they're gonna do SNES games and N64 games.
They'll probably get through a huge library of NES first, and then they'll go do
because they say they're just
SNES.
gonna add games consistently. So like
I hope there's bootleg Pokemon games on there.
They're just gonna they're just gonna keep throwing out like NES games every month, just like. And instead of launching the service, they were saying before that they were gonna launch it with like 3 games or something like that, and then each month they add one. But literally now, launching with 20 games.
What are the games?
I know that I'd have to. Sorry, folks, I have to look it up.
Yeah, because I don't know what they were, but I feel like they were pretty underwhelming. There was like 4 Mario games or some shit.
It's not underwhelming. It's just
not
NES
underwhelming. It was interesting, but. It was like, oh yeah, these are the ones that you would pick.
They're pretty much picking like their like greatest like hits kind of thing of their games that.
Okay, so
made.
Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario 3, Legend of Zelda.
There's some that
stuff.
There's
a ton of stuff.
There's some that aren't listed here because they're still announcing more, which will probably be at E3. They'll probably lay out all the games. But soccer, tennis, Donkey Kong, Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros, Balloon Fight, Ice Climber, Dr. Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros. 3, and then more to be revealed. And I think a couple other ones that were announced before as well. So that's a good
That's a good starting launch.
A lot of multiplayer ones too, which is probably good to go with their online.
Lots of multiplayer ones. Also, lots of games that are going to take you a long time to beat.
Yeah, so that'll keep you coming to the thing.
People could beat all those games in a month. But you're not enjoying it then.
Yeah, exactly. So it adds a lot of value, especially with the added functionality. I like that a lot. So I can't wait to see more from that for sure. More about this leak. But yeah, that Nintendo Classics rebrand could be entirely possible.
I hope it is.
They said, okay, next thing, they're determining the length of the presentation at E3, which is 36 minutes, which seems about right. Nintendo usually at E3 now, which I really like, instead of having a huge cringy presentation, they just have like a really compact direct. And they're like, these are all the awesome games we have.
Yeah,
Good
here's
luck,
everything.
boys.
Boom, 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 boom. Everybody in the audience now has epilepsy.
And everybody's like, I can't process this.
Yeah. Everybody shits their pants when they see the number 4 on the screen.
So 36 minutes. Yeah, I know. Holy crap. 36 minutes seems about right.
Yeah.
That's a good length for all the stuff they're showing.
I don't want fucking Ubisoft fake comms and shit.
Yeah. So and then they said the 3DS is not getting any time on the Direct itself. It's getting time on the Treehouse, which I think is a good idea.
Good. Stop supporting the 3DS.
They're not going to stop supporting
God,
it. You know
I
why?
know it sells a lot in Japan. That's why.
The reason they're not going to
so
is the
much
install
in Japan.
base. And they said themselves, unless the like Switch like somehow became a multi-person system, they're not dropping the 3DS, which makes sense. It makes so much money. And the thing is, though, they've switched priorities with it. They're putting smaller games on it now, whereas like the bigger things like Pokemon have moved to the Switch. So
good.
Doesn't bother me any.
No, that is super good because you have a fucking portable console now.
Exactly.
Why would you want to support something that's specifically a handheld?
They just put small games. Like I think there's a new WarioWare game coming out.
Awesome. I love
cool.
WarioWare. There's probably going to be another
Fine.
Kirby that comes out on it or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's a Kirby game that's on the actual Switch. That
There
would
is.
be excellent.
There already is.
What one?
Kirby Star Allies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I'm still in the days of like Kirby Planet Robobot because that's what I'm playing right now.
Planet Robobot's really good.
It is really good. It's
I
super
need to
good.
get it. I've heard really good things. Kirby's just great in general. You know what's actually really funny about
He's a
Kirby?
vor
I'll make
beast.
a tangent. Kirby and Smash play a lot alike each other because they're made by Sakurai,
Yeah,
which is really funny.
yeah.
Which is amazingly funny.
But you know what else is funny? Kirby's a vor beast.
No. Let's just move on right to the next part of the presentation. First reveal, Spyro Trilogy is highly likely.
Yeah! God, that is so good.
They
God damn.
People were worried because sometimes what Nintendo does is they hold off game announcements until the directs themselves so they can show it off, which makes people worried because technically Spyro Trilogy for Switch hasn't been announced yet, but because Crash Trilogy is coming to the Switch, obviously it's coming to the Switch.
No, it was announced.
Wasn't it announced?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
It was like really heavy rumors that it was coming out. So
Well, yeah, there are heavy rumors.
maybe it wasn't announced. Maybe I'm just like
There was
attributing motive
there
or
was an
some shit, but-
accidental like posting of it on the European Nintendo like pre-orders thing.
Yeah, then it's out.
So it's
then it is.
obviously
Then it's
coming.
confirmed.
Is it already confirmed? It's just Nintendo wants to have it at their show.
Yeah.
Which I can understand, but like it makes people worry. But I wouldn't say worry because Crash is coming. It's on the same engine, so it's not like a big deal.
Yeah, it'll be good either way.
And it'll be good to have it with you too. Both of those add so much to that.
God, Spyro's so fucking good.
That'll be great. I have Spyro 1 on PS3 right now, so I'll play it.
Play it. Play
I'll
it.
play it.
Let me know how you feel about it. Because those are some of my favorite games ever made.
All right. So yeah, I 100% I think that's gonna happen. Fire Emblem coming to Switch, which they've already said is coming to Switch, a mainline Fire Emblem, which is cool. This one it says the next Fire Emblem is called Illustrious Daybreak. I don't know about the name. I know that the game is coming, but I don't think
I don't really give a shit about Fire Emblem.
the name. I don't care.
But hey,
For people who like
for people who like Fire
like
Emblem,
strategy RPGs, it's really good.
yeah, super good.
So look out for that. Intelligent Systems is amazing. And then this is another one
Oh,
that
you missed it. You missed it. There was Yoshi.
Oh, yeah, Yoshi. Yoshi flipped around, features the amiibo functionality as Woolly World. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I bet that'll be good. Woolly World was good.
The Yoshi games are really good, actually.
They're just little cute, like
It's like
easy-
Kirby almost.
Yeah,
Like-
they're like little easy platformers kind of thing. You know, have some fun with.
Yeah.
I'd get it and play it. They've already showed it off a bunch, and it looks like a fun co-op game. So
I'd buy it.
it's cool. It's cool. And this one I hope is true. New Paper Mario game is next, and not being developed by Intelligent Systems. Goes back to the traditional style partner gameplay, which would be cool, but still heavily features character limitations imposed by Sticker Star and Color Splash. I don't know what that means, but
It means all the shitty stuff that nobody liked in Sticker Star and Color Splash is still going to be in the game.
like what?
Like having to use stickers.
No, it said they're going back to the partner style gameplay. You didn't have partners in.
Oh,
this game.
never mind. Yeah, okay.
I don't know what the character limitation thing means. I don't know if you can only have a certain amount of partners with you at the time or
Probably.
something. But either way, as long as they go back to the original gameplay, I'm perfectly fine.
Just make a good Paper Mario,
The original
please.
gameplay is so good. So if they at least have that, that's a jumping off point for an even better game.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So as long as it's fun to play, and then because I played Color Splash, they have the only thing that sucks about that game is the gameplay. The gameplay is garbage, but it still has that like Paper Mario writing to it, which is fun.
Yeah.
It's just the game's not fun.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You wanna avoid combat, which is not what you want to do. In Mario,
In Paper Mario,
Paper
you
Mario, you
wanna
want to
kill
fight
everybody.
everything. It's one of it's god tier turn-based RPG.
It's turn-based RPG that I
That-
like, so that must be saying
That seems
something.
likely, especially with Nintendo's track record right now of really listening to people. Like Mario Tennis Aces having tons of content when the Wii U Mario Tennis had literally none, and people complained about it.
Yeah.
Two Metroid Prime games coming out in the span of like 3 years.
Yeah,
Like what the hell?
that's crazy.
Like, that's awesome. Anyway, Mario Odyssey DLC, which I hope is true. This one seems really fun. Luigi being released as a playable character with 70 unique moons to the game. That would be awesome. And they also say later on, not like announced, no date announced, but Wario and Waluigi with their own 70 moons in the game as well, which would be so good.
Just make it the 3D or the DS version of Mario 64.
And just make it so they like play a little differently or something. Like, it'd be perfect. This one, Activision makes some announcements about Crash Amiibo, which would be neat for sure. Is being made. Crash Amiibo being made that adds harder time trials for Insane Trilogy and tease to have kind of functionality with Spyro Trilogy, which would be awesome. Super cool. Like, maybe like Spyro gets a little hat or something of like Crash, and he's like, whoa.
I don't know. Maybe there's. I don't know, man. Maybe
or you can play as Crash.
Dude,
imagine that.
That would be awesome. If you could play as Crash in like Spyro's game.
Imagine if you could do like vice versa.
First off, I don't think it would work very well.
Probably not, but it'd be neat.
You probably need to do like maybe there's just like zones that you clear as like, you know, like
okay. They could do a vice versa too.
For
like
example,
they could have a Spyro amiibo
and
like
never
put
played
it
Year
in
of the Dragon, have you?
No.
Okay, there's a lot of different characters in that game, and each character has different zones that they can do. So for example, you have to play fuck, I forget what his name is. The kangaroo anyway. People know who I'm talking about. It's like Sally or Sadie or something. But she has to do levels where the jumps are too high for Spyro to clear, so she has to jump over the gaps and like do all that shit and do the level and then get the egg. Because Year of the Dragon is all about finding dragon eggs. If there was levels specifically that Crash had to do that Spyro couldn't do, that would be really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like
sure.
add some more levels to like Ripto's Rage and Spyro the Dragon.
I feel that's highly likely the amiibo because they have Solera coming as an amiibo and they've had third-party amiibos before, like Shovel Knight, so should be good.
Solera.
This one I don't really give a crap about, and it'd be weird if it even happened anyway, and I wouldn't really care if it did, but Black Ops 4 Battle Royale coming to Switch with crossplay with PC and Xbox, which is highly unlikely. With Xbox, maybe, not PC.
Cool,
and
moving on.
Regular Black Ops 4 is not coming to Switch. I don't care. Cool.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Could really
like, Black Ops
care.
4 is a fucking joke right now as it is.
Don't friggin'
Vonderhaar, like, people say that it feels like Black Ops 2, which is great. That was a really good Call of Duty. I would know. I was in those days that I was playing that game all the time. Black Ops 4 is probably my favorite Call of Duty. If Black Ops 4 feels like it, that's great. You don't need to inject a Battle Royale mode.
Don't plug up my eShop, boys. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Also, don't plug up the Blizzard app, you fucking scumbags. Get your own.
Anyway, on to some good stuff. Sega reveals the Sega Ages line for the West, and two of the games they're releasing under it are the two Sonic Adventure games.
Yeah.
And they've said before if Sega Ages does really well for Switch, they're gonna add more Dreamcast games and more Saturn games also, as well as like Sega Genesis and all that crap. So, awesome Sega. Good Sega.
Sweet.
More people need to play Dreamcast games, so get as many
Dreamcast
games
I had a
games
Dreamcast one time, and I'm killing myself right now because I got rid of it.
I know.
You could burn games on that. The fucking copyright protection on Dreamcast was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then they had the Saturn that had like the waves in like a certain part of the CD.
Yeah.
That like you couldn't emulate it, like you needed a special CD to do it, and then it cost too much money, so they stopped doing it for the Dreamcast. And they did something really dumb, and it was like super easy to just like I'm just going to play this game.
All right. Super Sonic Racing is revealed. Takes inspiration from Sonic R, with some characters like Sonic running on their own, while characters like Tails use vehicles. Some kind of Nintendo exclusive content teased for the game as well. So another Sonic Racing game, which would probably be pretty good.
I don't give a shit about Sonic anymore, but that's really cool.
Well, Mania is good.
Mania is really good.
I can't wait for Mania Plus.
But that was a fan that made that game that got high.
Yeah, I know. That's why they need to getting Christian Whitehead to make the game.
Yeah.
But Sonic Mania Plus is coming out where you can play as Mighty and like the little squirrel guy, which is pretty cool.
Oh, sweet.
So that's coming out. That'll be good.
That'll be cool.
That's probably when I'm gonna get it because I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, that's a good ass game.
Next, Metroid Prime 4 gameplay trailer coming 2019. I think this is highly likely.
Super likely.
I'm sure they'll show it off.
That game got announced last E3, didn't it?
Yep, and I bet.
Yeah,
and they just wanted to let people know it was happening, just because people were so like, please. But I feel like it's highly likely they'll show it off, and highly likely it'll be the big game next year.
Oh my god.
There's nothing quite like Metroid Prime in terms of.
Never played it.
It's like a first-person like adventure game, which is not normal, and like it's a shooter technically too, because Samus has her like blaster, and you fight bosses and enemies and stuff. But it's like it's the same as old Metroid, where it's like it's all about the adventure and adventuring through these like planets, and like the atmosphere is like crazy. So like it is just something really unique in terms of the genre.
I'll have to take a look at it.
What I'm hoping for, some people have been speculating, or at least like rumoring, that like they might release a Metroid Prime HD collection for Switch, which would be perfect.
Oh my god!
For people who haven't played 1, 2, and 3,
that would be awesome.
Like release it this year, and then people could play all the games this year. And
then next year,
like,
4 comes out, and they don't have to wait 10 years for it.
It'd be perfect.
That would be
absolutely
awesome.
perfect.
That would be super dope.
Pokemon Switch revealed. It's a new take on Red and Blue, which would be kind of neat. Features graphics that are midway between Sun and Moon and Pokken.
That's really good.
Literally, this could be any game. Like it's so hard to tell. This could be any
game that gets a massive remake, and then like
it is so hard to tell with Pokemon what they could do. The next one's weird, like maybe likely, kind of, because indie games get on all the time, but it seems kind of like a weird like throw out kind of thing out of all this list. Five Nights at Freddy's on Switch.
Cool. No one cares.
Okay.
Scott Cawthorn can do what he wants to do, and
cool.
I'll still not care.
And then the best part of this leak that I'm hoping is true, praying to Sakurai right now.
Yeah.
2 trailers for Super Smash Bros. Switch are the last things. One reveals Captain Toad, which is pretty neat. Toad deserves to be in Smash. The other reveals Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
Yes!
Yeah, this is why they've been quiet about the Switch version of the trilogy, which would make sense, which would be cool. Keep a surprise up.
Dude, you know what I want them to do for these announcements? Continue the trailer that they already had, where everyone was shrouded in, like, shadow.
Yeah.
And then just reveal them all, the whole roster, Crash, Spyro, everybody.
Like, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And then they all gangbang the Squid Girl.
Oh boy. I lost track.
Shadbase, get on it.
Gameplay is shown to be a mix of Smash 4 and Melee, which would be a good combo.
Nice.
They could kind of mix like the fast pacedness of Melee with like the really, really good like gameplay of 4. Which
except fuck Melee.
Really good. Well, that's your opinion, man.
The game's trash.
Good for you. Being very colorful yet detailed. That's okay. I don't know why that.
Yeah, like every other Smash game.
Like I'm sure it'll look amazing. Coming out September, a long time online service, makes sense.
Which is a good launch for the online service.
Which makes exactly a lot of sense.
If it came out a week before the online service.
The thing with the online service is that even before the online service, for me, like besides like a couple like dropped like games and which happens in every game, the online has been the most solid. Yeah. And they don't even have like their online system in place yet, which is insane.
They're running it off of a 2002 Dell Inspiron.
Yeah, that's why the servers are so good.
I mean, those Dells never die.
Yeah, there you go. And I bet that it'll be even better once the online service is there, so that's good. It says Ice Climbers are set to be revealed during the Treehouse, which would be cool.
Ice Climbers for Smash.
Yeah.
Oh,
the only reason that Ice Climbers were removed from Smash 4 is because the 3DS couldn't take it.
Yeah, the AI and shit
it really just couldn't handle it, which is unfortunate, but that's what happens.
And I don't think anybody really played Ice Climbers anyway, so.
I think people did. Like not as much as everybody else, I don't think, but they were fun. They were unique. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's the whole list.
Most
Some
of
good shit.
Some of it seems far-fetched, some of it seems very possible. So I guess we'll see at E3.
And considering he was spot on about the May 7th announcement of the online service, gives me hope for a majority of this list.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, that's that.
So
some good stuff.
We already kind of talked about Smash, so we don't really need to do that.
No.
But we're gonna just for the fun to end it all off. We're gonna look at some obvious fake leaks, and I'll put some pictures of them.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the first one.
Yeah. Are you gonna put them up on the screen?
Yeah. Okay. Intro trailer. Clip. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. That would be great. FIFA 19. Not gonna happen because EA's dumb, and I don't really care anyway.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
NBA 2K19. Definitely possible. 2K's usually into the Switch.
Also, it's gonna
Crash
be bad.
Bandicoot and Insane Trilogy. They've already shown it, so probably not. Octopath Traveler probably. Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus. They probably won't show because they already revealed that it's coming anyway. Super Smash Bros. Switch. Obviously, it's gonna be somewhere. I don't think it's gonna be at the beginning of the presentation.
Oh, is this
though.
the order that they're supposed
Yeah,
to be in?
it's the order, that quote unquote order that they're supposed to be in. Punch Out, become the champion. Like
No.
maybe they're like the one on Wii was good, but like I don't see them making.
If they
one
release
right
that, they're
now.
not gonna make an announcement at E3.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it at E3.
Metroid Prime Renegade.
I doubt that's the actual name.
I doubt that's
that
the
is
actual
right.
subtitle.
That is not the subtitle, but that is true. It's being made by Bandai Namco,
Cool.
which is cool.
Get Bamco on more shit.
Splatoon 2 Octo expansion probably.
Probably. I don't know if they'll show it at E3 though. They probably do it in the treehouse.
They might do in the treehouse. Fire Emblem Memories. Fire Emblem can be like literally any name. So
Yeah, so nobody.
Fallout
really
3
gives a shit.
Anniversary. I
Doubt
would
it.
love that. Doubt it.
Bethesda doesn't give a shit about Fallout anymore.
Yeah. I trust me. I would love that.
And they also just fucking released Skyrim on it. Why would they release another game?
Like I would love that, but I doubt that, at least for the moment. Yoshi's Flipping Island.
that is 100 billion% not the game. That's
This
not the
this was a
name,
leak
but-
because they like patented these or something. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Like maybe like literally
What would that even be?
it would just be like I don't know, name of the game or something.
You know what would be cool? I'm going to speculate about this even though it's fake. It'd be cool if they released those. You see the name Go in them, Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
If they just had all of the GPS that Pokemon Go has in an offline state and just have procedurally generated Pokemon spawn
that would've been
around
cool.
the world that you can walk around and catch.
That would be really
That
neat.
would be really fucking cool.
F-Zero SX not happening. That would be sick. Like if Platinum Games would be perfect for F-Zero, but I doubt. Like I hope soon. I'm like with the series that they're bringing back, like Metroid. I bet it will get a game, but just not right now. Fortnite,
Yeah, right.
maybe.
No, they're not.
I don't know.
They'll never bring it over to Switch because they would lose money. And here's why. The Switch is a game for games. You're not going to buy the Switch if you have a PC, a phone, Xbox, if you can... Like, okay, the normies that play Fortnite,
Yeah.
all right? They're already playing it on something.
Yeah.
Whether it be your phone, what do you want after your phone? I'll get a PlayStation. Okay,
Yeah.
that'll be that. No one's going to buy a Switch for Fortnite.
The only person I saw say they wanted it on Switch was like Chance the Rapper or something.
Yeah, but he probably has enough money to buy 16 PS4s, so he can just buy a PS4.
Star Fox Lilac System. It'd be cool if they got
Don't
another
plug up
chance,
the eShop
but
with that shit.
Yeah, we don't need it anyway. No one cares. It's whatever.
Yeah, Fortnite's trash.
Star Fox Lilac System. It'd be cool if it got another chance without that friggin' disgusting control system.
It would be
And
nice.
then I'll open up the last one. This one's like sideways, so you know it's a real leak, boys. All right. Here we go. Starting off with Super Smash Bros. Switch. Character reveal.
I love how, dude, whoever made this put a lot of fucking time into it.
I know. Like, it looks like, because that is the actual Treehouse logo, but like, yeah, this is for the leak for the Treehouse, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Switch character, or quote unquote leak, I should say. Character reveal, random matches shown, some characters, mechanics, new amiibo showcase.
That will probably
like
happen.
that seems fairly likely.
That seems fairly likely, but that's super easy to just
The
guess.
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
Also, these are all the
3D.
fake Treehouse ones.
Yeah. Trailer, game reveal, first hour game, maybe, I don't know.
Doubt it. They probably won't release another Legend of Zelda until 2019.
If it's a 2D one, maybe on 3D.
Oh, if it's a 2D one,
That's a 2D one.
oh,
That's a
well then yeah,
remake.
they'll
That looks
probably
like a remake.
launch it on 3DS or
Star
something.
Fox Lilac system, gameplay, the new flight system, NPC interaction side. Like that all sounds really cool, but I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Right now, anyway. Especially after Zero.
Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. They'll
obviously.
probably talk about that in the Treehouse.
Metroid Prime Renegade, not the name of it.
Not the name. They're
might
also
go-
probably not going to talk about it in the Treehouse. If they're going to talk about it, it'll be at the conference.
the tree. Well, they'll talk about it at the conference and the Treehouse probably because the
Treehouse
Treehouse.
is a big game.
Yeah, I know that, but like the Treehouse, they go in depth on games as well.
True.
So I could see
True.
them going in depth on it. But like, it's not called Metroid Prime Renegade. I doubt. Like, it's not a bad name if it was Metroid Prime 4 Renegade, but it's just like, it seems like a
But
very.
it sounds like they're going down the Halo 5 story of like, Locke, go kill fucking Master Chief.
Yoshi's Flipping Island. It's not.
Dude,
what
if
it's
that is
called.
the name, oh my
Okay,
god.
if that was the name, I'd laugh. Because it did seem like there was a lot of like flipping and kind of stuff like that, but like that just seems far fetched. But it'd be funny.
Dude, if that's the name, that would be fucking incredible.
They would gain a lot of brownie points from people. It's a funny name.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. It's a great name.
Fire Emblem.
Yoshi's fucking island.
Fire Emblem Memories. Like they'll probably show off Fire Emblem.
They'll probably mention it at least.
Luigi's Mansion remake for 3DS. They're definitely gonna show at the Treehouse.
That'd be
obviously.
cool. Wasn't it announced a long ass?
Yeah,
time
but it was
ago?
announced in the Direct, and they'll probably show it off at the Treehouse just to show more people what it's about.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because they made the sequel on 3DS. I wish it was on Switch, but like there's a sequel on 3DS, so they want to have people play
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And then Punch Out become the champion. Highly doubt it.
Yeah, I highly doubt that one too.
Like it could happen eventually, but I don't see it happening like this year, especially. But yeah, there you go.
That's all the fake leaks, boys and girls.
I'm excited for E3, especially Nintendo.
Hopefully, actually, we might stream us watching it live.
Yeah. I don't know, but I usually look at every conference. I'm not looking at EA's this year. Screw them. But I usually look at the other ones. I'm usually not as like excited about the other ones. Like PS4 has a lot of good games coming, which is cool.
I like to watch PlayStation just because they're like the big boys now, so they just buy up a bunch of stuff. It's like, hey, show it at our conference.
Yeah,
even
they
though it's
usually
gonna
have
be
a
multi-console.
Yeah, so it's not bad. Xbox, like I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just
They
like
need to bring some shit.
there's just nothing that I know is coming that I want.
They need to bring the heat.
But Nintendo above all else, I'm super excited.
Definitely.
Super excited.
Definitely super excited for Nintendo.
Oh my god, they're always shrouded in mystery more than any other company. So it's like so hard to like know what they're actually doing. It's amazing.
know.
So it makes it so exciting. Like, what kind of morsels are we gonna get today? And I bet.
I mean, Monster Hunter World was kept pretty in wraps.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, there was rumors of it coming and shit, but like everyone was like, nah.
I feel like there's gonna
But
be a lot
nothing like Nintendo.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of surprises with Nintendo too. Like people have quote unquote leaks, but like there's going to be a lot of surprises guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Because they usually have a lot of. Because there was tons of leaks last year too. But
there's
like,
a whole bunch.
The only thing that was legit leaked last year was Mario plus Rabbids, but that's because Ubisoft probably pooped out the information by accident.
Oh, they definitely did. Ubisoft is super dumb.
But that's about it. Anyway.
That's been the podcast for this however long. This has been the House of Profanity. Thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys in the next video of whatever we make.
Kept you on the flip side of the Flipping Island, boys.
Yeah, I'm going to Yoshi's Flippin' Island, bitch.
You're fired.